right. So Munchausen by proxy with the case we were talking about, the what's it called? The high school catfish. I just think the mom literally just didn't want her kid to grow up, and she was finding a way to make her kid be more attached to her. Like it made her kid need her is the big thing. Like it made her kid want her mommy while she was being bullied and shit. And I think that ultimately the mom got what she wanted, because if you watch the scene where the police came and like were like, hey, we want all your phones, we know it's you, the daughter looked like her fucking world was crashing in front of her. I'm very manipulated, still wants a relationship with her mom, is crazy. So I have this as well. What? Why is the video unavailable? Am I blocked by this person too? Cheese and fucking rice. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all quit blocking me. How am I supposed to run a professional business here when y'all are blocking me all the damn time? I can't. I can't be a professional when everybody's blocking me. I mean, the recap is that the mom did it. They were sending a whole bunch of like, objection, basically, thank you, Kimmy. And thank you for the nanners and the heat. Appreciate you. Basically, the mom was sending these text messages to the daughter, to the friend group, bullying the daughter. And then a lot of it was like sexual and saying that the boyfriend was like cheating on the girl and was going to break up with her. And it was the find of the day. What's up? It was the mom the whole fucking time bullying her own daughter, told her to unalive, like just fucking crazy. Yeah, the unknown number. And then she like specifically was like, they asked her, they were like, well, didn't you tell her that to unalive herself? You know, and they were like, weren't you afraid that was going to happen? And she was like, no, I knew she wouldn't do that. Like, excuse me, ma'am, what? You knew? You knew she wouldn't do it. You didn't know that. You didn't know that, you crazy bitch. Like, what the fuck? Shit was weird. Mana, thank you. Candy, thank you. Xena, thank you. Find of the day, thank you. Sandy, thank you. And once again, Kimmy, thank you so much for all those gifts. I appreciate y'all. It hurt my mommy heart. Like, how could you do that to your baby? That shit is fucking insane. Like, but it was all under the, it's just like, it very much, and that is one thing I want to preface, and PI is right. It very much is like the people on here. They think because they're behind a screen and they're doing this, that they're safe. If that didn't show y'all that you can be found, all these little fake texting apps that you use, all of it can be tracked down to you, actually. Because none of y'all are smart enough to actually hide your identity. It's on Netflix. It's called The Unknown Number, High School Catfish. Sadly, this involved minors, but you just replace it and it's a whole bunch of grown people doing it on here. And it's pathetic. They do things like, it was the same kind of MO where it was like they took, like the lady took a picture of the kids' stuff to send in the chat. And then it was like, how would that person have done that? Only people that could have taken a picture of that stuff would be someone in the family at the family Christmas. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then they blamed it on the cousin and like all kinds of shit. I'm about to what? What are you talking about, Tammy Talk? You never hide your phone info. No, you can't. Just takes a cybercrimes person. That's what my husband does. Oh, yeah. No, I wish I knew what the fuck you were talking about. No idea what you're fucking talking about. Is that better? The lighting. This lighting washes me out. You can tell it broke her cousin. Oh yeah, it was really sad. And you could tell that that girl had been bullied by those other kids too. Yeah, people come in here saying the weirdest shit sometimes, and like they've all been blaming me for Pinky in the Brain. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know who the fuck that is. So, I just think that, let me see, I put it right down here. Did y'all think it was the mom?
Patty's mod.
That was Peppermint Patty's mod. Oh my God. Those people are still fucking going. Jesus Christ. Can y'all just go the fuck away? Y'all literally have attacked my family. You have targeted minors. Y'all literally posted my minor child and talked about her. Y'all then tried to use my children's abuser and post about them to try to scare me. Like, y'all are psychotic. Y'all are the foulest, nastiest people on the internet. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all are crazy, and your leader's fucking crazy. And she's about to bark up the wrong fucking tree legally, especially with that threat she made to me. I've got the video and I'm ready at any time. So if that's what she wants to go with, let's fucking go. When you have criminal charges against you of your violent fucking acts with pew-pews and a knife, yeah, I'll get it. I'll be able to get a protective order against you.
Why doesn't my TTS work?
Somebody sound Brownie the same way. What do you mean? Are you acting like a puppy? Yeah, I've had a protective order against people before, so I have no issue with it. Dumbass Peppermint Patty thinks that she's invincible and that she didn't win any fucking lawsuit. She lost it due to, like, it got thrown out due to jurisdiction. You didn't win anything.
You know how to file in the correct jurisdiction.
Yeah. My family isn't fucking rednecks. We know what the fuck we're doing. Police, lawyers, all of the above. I'm not fucking stupid. Why don't you just admit you barked up the wrong fucking tree? I hide behind my mods, except I'm right here. Go ahead and write that name down. Ashley McWilliamson. Very brave to come in here with a full name.
I'm so sick of her TBH.
Very brave. Very, very brave. Yeah, PPP and her little friends went after my entire family and my children that have no because they want us to use a fake account's name. They're trying to throw us off. I very much.
Ashley hides behind a fake account. She's really scared.
Yeah. They went after, and PPP is the one that led it, because she literally fucked up and said that she talked about the abuser and who it was and about their hair. So the only reason you would even know that is because you led the brigade against my children. You're a shitty human.
Not my name, no.
So they think somehow that they're gonna scare me. Like, they're just continuing to do it. They're just fucking weird. PPP's just mad that
asleep.
Yeah, that's always her defense. I need makeup to look better. Interesting. At least I don't look like I got run over by a four-wheeler. I would prefer that, to not look like I got run over by my four-wheeler, but that's just me. There's plenty of proof. So you can either go look for it yourself or exit. I believe everybody that is aware, don't hate, appreciate. Miss Potato Head, I love how you think we aren't aware that you are PPP, but we are. PPP and her little minions don't get a say-so here. It's very unfortunate for y'all that your leader attacks children and targets children. I don't have to show y'all anything. She did it herself. She showed it. She even said she's not apologizing for showing a minor. She specifically said that. She admitted to it and said she's not apologizing for it. She doesn't care. So I think that that's weird. Y'all are down for that. So like I said, I don't care anymore to go back and forth with this person. The same shit that she's done is going to happen to her. So it's just very unfortunate for her. Someone will feel the need to get her back at some point. I will just sit back and laugh. Because fuck you. Man, if I was her husband, I'd fucking run. He already tried to. He tried to run once and she chased him down and forced him to stay with 2 pew-pews in her hands. That's karma enough. Never knowing if your husband actually still wants to be with you or if it's because you chased him down with pew-pews. So he's just scared for life. That would be my fear. I'm just never going to get over that. It's hilarious to me. How degrading for a man.
Hi guys, I'm Chloe. I'm one of the kids who got framed in The Unknown Number on Netflix that just came out today. And I was gonna tell a little bit more of my story about it. Okay, so it started when we were like 7th, 8th grade, around there. And my mom had...
See, and that's like the age that you, like start getting away from your parents. So I think that that's why this lady started this shit.
These like Halloween parties every year up until freshman year of high school. And just for a reference, no one was not invited. Anyone could come from Beale City, like it wasn't a invite. Like there was so many people that came to these. They weren't even parties. I don't know. A haunted trail. Anyway, I had no idea that there was a random text going around about her not getting invited to these parties until Kendra called or texted my mom.
Yeah, she was an only child.
Asked her if it was me who sent the text to Lauren. So my mom got the text from Kendra and she was like, no, like everyone was invited, like no, like there was no invite like to anyone. You could just go.
You know, this makes good sense because if you think about it, Kendra's the first one to say, did y'all send this text? So could it be that she was mad her daughter didn't get the invite to this party and so Kendra sent the first text?
Oh, so yeah. So fast forward to the end of 8th grade year. I still really didn't
kind of wanting the boyfriend to like not want to go to this party because it was this chick who sent the, you know, when they were trying to frame her. We don't do recaps during the live. You'll have to watch YT back on it. Tiffany, thank you for extending your subscription.
Didn't know about it. Like I heard like Owen was getting random text a little bit, but like not really that much about it. So I'm pretty sure this was the beginning of freshman year. It was around like volleyball time, kind of close to like December.
Yeah, I don't know how her husband didn't know either. Like, I think she was jealous of her and her boyfriend's relationship, but I don't think she wanted the boyfriend. I think that they just kind of went on that. I just think it's deeper than that. Thank
And
you,
that's when,
Strawberry
like,
Lover. I
Owen
appreciate
asked me,
you.
like,
Lynette,
"Hey, is this you?"
Snacker,
And I was
Nana,
like, "I have
Bella,
no idea,
Baby
like, what you're even
J's,
talking about." Like, I,
Black
at this
Dove,
point, thought it
Leftover
was, like,
Lasagna,
one,
Peace Out,
like, bad text
Sweet
or, like,
Grandma,
a couple
Tracy,
of random
Anna,
texts that, like, someone
Hufflepuff,
sent. I was like,
Cycle
no, like,
Breaker,
brush it
Fonda,
off. Because I was like,
Mana,
no, I didn't
Candy,
send that
Xena.
text.
End of the
Also,
day.
just to
Thank y'all.
clarify, Owen and these two other girls were, like, we were all best friends freshman year, and we'd sit together in science class. So Owen had asked me, like, a couple of times about it, and, like, I kind of just blew it off because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, just thought it was weird. Then he ended up telling my other two girlfriends, like, do you think it was Chloe? Like, do you think this is her? Like, it's gotta be her, blah, blah. Yeah. So all four of us would sit at a table in science class, and everything that we said would always end up in the text. Like, if I was going on a trip, it'd text to Lauren and Owen and be like, oh, like, I'm going on this trip, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. Fast forward, it was the start of, like, basketball. So it was, like, December, January, February, around there of my freshman year. That's when Owen really started asking if it was me. And, like, in the documentary,
Hi,
it
Hummingbird.
said, like, Owen's mom
Thank you for the heart me.
texted
Thank you,
me
Aaron.
through Owen's
Thanks,
phone and was like, hey, is
Prince.
this you? Whatever. And I'm like, no. So I would get FaceTime calls from, like, Owen, and he'd ask me all the time, like, is this you? Is it you? Like, it happened pretty much every day, if not at least 2 to 3 times a week. Also, in the movie, it looked like I was a really mean girl. And yeah, maybe I wasn't the nicest all the time. But I
You
was
did kinda
also
look like a
going
mean
through
girl, I'm
lot
not gonna
of
lie.
shit at the time, obviously.
I think Kendra had some sort of
getting
access to Owen's phone, to be honest. I wouldn't doubt
24/7,
that.
So I couldn't really trust anyone. So it basically just got to a point where I told Owen, like, just take my phone for the day, like, have it, see if you get texts. Obviously, I knew he would get texts because it wasn't me. So I was like, okay, just take my phone. I honestly don't care anymore. Like, whatever it takes to make you and everyone else think it's not me, I don't care. So eventually, as the messages start getting, like, worse and worse, and mind you, I still really don't even know how many there is, like, what's really going on. I still really don't know that much about it. But anyways, as they continued, they went to go tell the sheriff. And the sheriff found out, and this was also, like, during basketball season. So we had a game that was, like, 45 minutes away for basketball one night. And, like, I would come home from school crying to my mom and dad, like, every day. Obviously, you guys saw my dad was a cop, so he would sit there and just press me for hours and hours. When I got home, he'd take my phone at night, all of the above. But at the basketball game, after the game ended, my mom and dad came up to me and they took my phone. And so I was like, okay, like, why is my phone getting taken? I literally did nothing, but I had a feeling, obviously I knew, like, for some reason it had to do with the situation, I'm sure. So after the
That
45
sucks when your
minute
own
long
parents
bus
didn't
ride back to school,
believe you.
I get home eventually, and, like, they sit me in the living room, my parents do, and they're like, we got a call from Mike Main on the way to your game. And he said, like, we know it's Chloe, like, this just needs to stop, blah, 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 whatever. So the whole time between that, I just felt like no one believed me. Honestly, at that point, my own parents were still kind of like, okay, like, what did the sheriff find that, like, somehow, you know, proves me guilty for this? And all of the proof that Kendra and Owen's mom gave to the sheriff was all printed off. Like, obviously Owen's phone got dumped or whatever in the documentary, but I'm saying all the evidence at first that they got was, like, little screenshotted text sent off in a paper, printed out, and that's what the sheriff worked with to say it was me. So eventually I had to go to the sheriff's department in Mount Pleasant and talk to him, as you guys saw. Obviously, like, I wasn't that nervous talking to a cop because my dad is a police officer, but at the same time, like, I was almost in tears because I was just so frustrated that no one believed me, and now I was getting accused by a police officer that I was doing this. And yeah, so I gave him my phone just, like, face value, and he looked through and he was like, yeah, like, I see nothing, whatever, like, basically saying, oh yeah, like, you're fine. It's not you. So a couple weeks later, the texts are still happening and nothing's really like progressing ever. So eventually my dad's like, well, what do you want to do to like prove you're not guilty? And I was literally a 14-year-old girl, 13 when it happened, 14 years old, 15 maybe when all of this really started happening. But anyways, my dad was telling me all these, like, what I should do, like, if I should dump my phone, if I should do this. And so I was like, I honestly don't care, like, take all my stuff, do whatever, I don't care. But anyways, I got my phone completely dumped, and I told Owen and my 2 girlfriends, like, hey, like, I'm showing you, it's not me, you know, whatever. But my 2 girlfriends
Honestly,
were
extremely
pretty much always on my
brave
side, like,
to get her phone
they
dumped
were
like that.
really good to me during this time and everything. And then, like, a couple weeks later, once again, like, I got my phone taken because the texts were still happening. And,
This is
like,
about the unknown number Netflix
the sheriff
documentary.
would go back and forth with saying, like, oh yeah, like, you're
Thank you,
totally
Fonda.
fine.
Thank
Tell
you,
me that to my
Skippy.
face. Like,
Okie,
you're
man.
totally
Skippy
fine. Like, I'm
again.
gonna list you as a victim.
Jen,
He never
Okie
did
again.
that.
Tiffany,
He
thank
literally
y'all.
said he's gonna list me as a victim. All these things, and it just never happened. So, like, on my 6th or 7th time talking to the sheriff, I
Amanda,
don't know
thank
what
you.
to do anymore. Like, I say, dump my Wi-Fi, like, literally do whatever you want. I don't care. So a couple more weeks went on, just always, every day, just back and forth with my parents, like,
Hello,
this
too many
is something new
pages.
that happened. Me and my dad sat down and highlighted, like, every single thing in these, like, stacks of papers that were given to the sheriff. We would sit down and highlight, like, where was I? When was I doing this? Like, she would track me everywhere I was in Florida. We'd go up north. She'd
Hello,
always have
happy
my
to be
area
alive.
code, no matter where I was, like, everywhere. It always looked like it was from me. Pretty shortly after that, actually not really shortly, it was like a year and a half, as you saw in the documentary, of me just being accused really, really badly, in and out of the sheriff's office, dumping my phone, getting screamed at by my parents, having
these kids
my
still in
friends
high
ask
school?
me, like, a couple times every couple weeks, whatever, like, is this you? Are you doing this? And it just, like, did not feel very great. But anyways, Kendra confessed. I think that's a little bit sketchy. I spoke in court. I don't really have that much time left in this video, so I'm kind of summing up quick. If you want part 2, I'll give you part 2. But here is what I said in court when I went.
This year I want to make, because you can't, oh, there we go. It took a lot for me to come up here and say what I have to say, but I think it's time to stand up for not only myself, but everyone else who Kendra impacted over this. This year, I want one normal year of my high school experience. I have never had a real high school experience due to Kendra's actions and the impact it took on me and my friends. I had to go through my first 2 years of high school learning to trust the right people and always watching who my real friends were, because this did not only impact me, but it impacted the way people would see me as a person. When I was getting blamed for this disgusting act, I would hear from other friends and people that this person thought I was doing it, or these other people thought I was doing it. And every time I would reach out to those people and say, hey, this isn't me doing it, it seemed like time after time I had to keep repeating those words for the first 2 years of my high school experience. Those 2 years taught me how to become a better person, choose the right people I want to be, choose the right people I want to be around, and always find out the truth before you blame someone. My 3rd year was my year of ups and downs. I was happy that I wouldn't have to see or hear of Kendra for a year, and a big relief when everyone found out who it really was. On the other hand, everything started to really sink in. I felt a lot quieter, and I wasn't the same person I was. It was hard to trust people, and I never wanted to put myself out there. Finally, for my last year, I want to have a normal high school experience. I want to go to games, events, and graduation and not have to get reminded every time what she did to me, my friends, and all of Beale City. We were just 12 when it started, and this disgusting act from her will forever be a touchy subject for all of us. She ruined a big part of my childhood and made me grown up and mature a lot faster than I should have. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder worrying about her on her phone, staring at me or my friends, or the thought of her. Hold on, I'm trying to find out where I was. or the thought of her wanting to mentally or physically hurt us. If she is willing to do this to her own daughter and tear down innocent kids, I'm scared of what she is capable of doing. If I have to see her at the school or in public, all of my feelings, thoughts, and watching my back will all happen again. She doesn't deserve to ruin another year for any of us. Man, that's super sad. That's super sad. That's just crazy. Like, I don't know. This is just that mom, like, I know y'all remember that mom that over delves herself into the teenage drama of like her friends. You know, the one that's like, I'll bring my daughter to fight you. Like, just not mature at all. Who are all these people requesting to go live with me? No. Like, it's just extremely sad.
Yeah, you can pause at any of that if you want to read it, but that's some of my story on what happened. It was definitely a really hard year and a half for a lot of us kids.
Do you think that the daughter had any clue, like, at all? Well, nice to meet you. I wasn't even talking about you. There was somebody else. But why are you asking to come up in boxes? Yeah, they keep saying dumped it, but basically they took it in and did like a forensic scan on it, basically, where they pull everything, find out if you are, like, they can just type in a word and find everything on your phone if you were who's sending this shit. Yeah, I think the daughter was in shock too. Like, did the daughter stay at that school? Like, that's crazy. Like, you just ruined her entire life. Imagine if we found that out online today. Like, I looked up, it's one of y'all. I look up right now, PPP, and she's the person. PPP would definitely be the type of person to, like, just judging by how they went for my kids and everything. Her and her group of people are the Kendras of the world. And everybody's going to see this video right now. So this Netflix thing. So why would you, I don't know. I would wait at least until your kid was out of high school to do this. But they are definitely like texting other people this kind of crazy shit, stalking their own kids and their friends. Shit's fucking weird. I think she was in shock, but I don't know. That girl acted like the way that girl just said it. Yeah, the TikTok Kendra. I could just tell by looking at her face that she had something to do with it. I don't know. It was just very suspicious. Very suspicious. So that was both of them. If I was Owen's mom, I'd be in jail. That's what I'm saying. Like, just the ultimate betrayal. It's the calls coming from inside the house. Crazy. All right. Moving on. It was a good documentary. That was just a part of what we did for our subs today. Good time. Good time. All right. So y'all can have options. There is a lot of true crime stuff I have on here and some 2K stuff and a Gypsy Rose update. Let's just jump in with something funny real quick, actually. Okay. 2K got a new haircut. Oh, this is not it. Why did this say it above that? This was something different. This was, okay, before we do that, this was about the fight between...
it wasn't a
This is MJ talking about it.
Everybody walks in different times.
Right. And as long as we're all adults, we can all walk in together.
We all waited for them.
It's talking about when Santos and 2K bumped into each other.
Walking in their group. Santos was the first one walking in our group. And that's when the deputy said, hold up, we're not ready yet. So 2K stops right there, abruptly. And then he turns around and he notices it's Santos behind him, so he gets like aggressive and he tries to push him. After he tried to push him, it's like trying to push a wall. You push yourself back. He pushed himself back and he low-key like threw back. And then he started screaming at the top of his lungs, like, what are you doing? You put your hands on me, you hit me. And Santos has his hands in the air, like, what are you talking about? You know? And that's when the freaking deputy comes and everybody comes. And I try to grab Santos. I'm like, come here. And then he tries to walk up on him again, like, you fucking hit me. And then Santos, like, tickled his stomach, like, no, I didn't.
Aaron, I know.
But he tickled him because he was doing extras. That's, like, the least he could do. This motherfucker was loud. He got loud. I don't know if he was really scared or if he was trying to get a rise out of the fucking judge so that...
I think they're both just immature as fuck.
Trouble because nothing happened to where he had to scream and raise his voice that loud in the court hallway.
I don't believe none of them.
You know, it's almost like he was screaming for help, screaming so that the judge can see that something is happening that's not really going on, because technically he turned around and tried to push him. You turn around and you put hands on Santos, and then you try to make it seem like Santos did something to you because you were screaming after you put your hands on him. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
What are these hand puppet movements?
You know, the machacity in that one is crazy.
So far, that's how it happened. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly how first day went down. And once, you know...
Second day, honey. Second day. First day, you were getting a haircut in the streets.
Sorry.
In the streets. You were getting a haircut in the streets the first day. The Ruby reenactment was actually kind of funny. Okay, sorry. Wrong video went up. Now, this is the video I meant to go up about the haircut.
Well, no going back. Yes, I got a few hats.
You forgot how to wear a hat.
And I can't tell if he's feeling himself or not. And it's okay for me to talk about this because he talks shit about me. So, why? I got questions. Why does he look like a chia pet? That's the first question.
Well, no going back. Yes, I got a few hats.
Lift that hat up.
Wear
Hold up.
a hat. Wear a hat. Wear a hat. How to wear a hat, bro.
A microphone. I heard y'all, but a chia pet. It's a chia pet. It's like right when they first start growing, it's a chia pet. Oh, I do not like the cut. I think I think he regrets it. I think he regrets it. Why does he look like a chia pet? I wrote notes. Why does his head look like my putty tat when I forget to shave for a month? Why it look like that?
I saw someone said he looks like Sid from Toy Story, and now I can't unsee it.
Oh, no, he does. He also looks 16 years old. Yeah, you're telling me this is what it looks like
I just
after
don't like him, so no
maybe
matter
2
how he
months.
cuts it, I want like it lol.
But then also, we got the tuna testes tickler still on.
Vinny from Jersey Door. Oh no, 2K.
It's just giving 16. That's all I know. It does look like my microphone. And I have permission to talk shit because whatever this one is. The top is so round. It's the tuna tickler, the tuna testy tickler down here that I can't handle. That's the one that
His name
bothers
is Vinny
me.
now.
Like a Q-tip. Stop.
What do you think of this?
I know you.
Yeah.
I remember you.
What do you think, Kayla?
I think it's a 10 out of 10. I love it.
They're lying to you. They've lied. If that's a 10 out of 10, then I don't smell like piss, like you said. I'm just saying. I can't. I cannot.
What the fuck?
This, like, I'm calling the authorities. This is the guy on Tinder that's like, hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? And it's fucking 3 a.m. This is that guy. Thank God you've got like
Call CPS.
millions from fucking TikTok because
Vanilla Ice in the 90s.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm talking about. The chin hair I'm talking about is the damn, that's the tuna testes tickler. Because you know it don't grow in nowhere else. If this is, and I'm sure they're sending it to him, they're like, Kaylee's talking about it. Oh, I don't fucking care. He talked about me. And this is what you get now. This is what you get from me. Once you call off all bets on talking about looks and smells and all of the above, this is what you get. If I'm a skunk, what are you? Because all I'm saying is, it looks like you have to comb whatever the fuck is going on down
On his
here.
chinny chin chin.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I will the audacity of this to talk about me. I just cannot. I know that Chia Pet ain't said nothing about me. This is what this right here.
What is with
This
the chin
is
hair?
why I cannot, because I'll just take this picture right here and send it back to you when you talk about me. Stop it.
He looks like Fly from the Island Boys.
I don't even know if that's what he looks like.
The chin hair
See,
is
I
bad.
don't like when his hair's down like that. It looked good when it was up in a bun. Yeah, I don't. Why did we grow the chin hair out and shave the head? That's what I don't understand.
Bro, the hair is gone, bro.
I think you just had to commit, dog.
No,
You either
it
had to
is-
shave the shit or leave some length on it. Yes, it's like a middle school boy.
Gone. What the fuck, bro? I can feel my shit.
He hates it.
He hates it.
I said it before you, he hates it. He does look like Vinny from Jersey Shore. He got his back to school haircut. He about to go back to high school. Not I need a beanie. Oh my gosh, poor thing.
Jinx.
Someone said that Bree was punching the air right now after she saw this. And I was like, no, she is not. He has seriously fucked her over because she is not going to be able to resist talking about this damn Chia
Now he
Pet.
can start a hat line.
Not a hat line. His whole personality is his hair. Agreed. I don't like him, but I understand why he cut his hair. I do too. He was just trying to cut all the bad energy off, but at the same time, I think we could have at least left some on the top, maybe do a little situation like that. I don't know.
Honestly, you genuinely look like you could be a pilot.
I don't know. All I know is
I'll never unsee Sid.
I'll never unsee Sid either. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. I like the enemy closer at hand. All right, that's all I had on that. I wanted to pull this up because this shit's fucking crazy.
For his hit. Bro, I know what I'm doing, bro. Like, he ain't going backwards. Bro, is you cool?
Trigger warning, by the way.
That's why I don't have kids. That's why.
So he claimed that he
What the fuck? Okay, so I freaked out about this and I was like commenting and I was like, do we know if the mother knows this happened?
I wonder if the other creator
Like-
wants 2K to bend him like a pretzel lol.
He probably still does. I don't think you should ever know. Yes, he dropped that
Mom
baby.
took
It's
the
not
baby
even
to
his kid.
ER.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know is if she took the baby to the ER because that baby definitely could have serious injuries. I mean, definitely like shaken baby syndrome stuff, injuries to the baby's skull, brain, like all of that. And I'm not even like
Yes,
trying
she
to
did.
be
And as
cute,
of what
funny,
I know, the
none
baby
of that.
seems to be okay.
Good. Okay,
the
that
baby
video got
okay?
taken down. Here is the person's TikTok. This is the guy that did it. He's back up on live.
I just came on here to say a couple of things to everybody about the things that's been circulating on the
He
media.
turned off comments.
I wasn't able to speak because some people have restricted my account, so I couldn't post a video, I couldn't tell a story, I couldn't do anything. I just want to start off for one. The first important thing is he's okay. A lot of y'all have seen, everyone has seen the video about this point, and everybody's not going to believe my side of the story, and that's okay, and that's fine. But I genuinely did catch him.
Dude, we heard that baby smack the floor.
Because one, that's my nephew, and it just felt like the right thing to do in the moment.
Him too official.
Give it back to the mom, like you don't know what you're doing. And a lot of people were telling me in the comments, but I wasn't really like taking the comments serious, and that's my fault. I tried to take the precautions. I tried putting a towel there so he wouldn't like come in contact with my clothing. I washed my hands before I held on. I did everything, but I just didn't know that one step.
I just didn't know that one step. I just didn't do that one thing that I should be holding the
Just because I
baby.
didn't know something doesn't make what happened right.
You know what?
That was my
Bro, how do you
fault.
not know to hold a baby?
Holding someone else's child, let alone like think about the fact that it wasn't even mine. It wasn't even my child.
I fucked up. I didn't hold the baby. That's my bad.
Regarding the laughter part, I just want y'all to know that I wasn't laughing. I wasn't coming from like something saying like it was funny. It was that harming a baby is never funny. Like it's not funny. It was a nervous laugh. And I know a lot of
It
people
doesn't matter if it's his kid.
Is.
Supposedly the baby is okay.
I dug my grave. I gotta lay in it, and I respect that. And even
He washed his hands, y'all. Y'all are being too much. Come on.
And there's people telling me to make her, but she's not had to do it. This is my own grave that I dug. This is my own grave. He's okay. All praise to the man above. He's okay. He put that. I actually was able to catch him. He's fine. But the fact that I told her what happened, but I wasn't completely honest. I was scared, and I halfway told the truth, which was wrong on my part. I shouldn't take a video for her to see what happened to her baby. I should have came out of my mouth, but I was just scared at the moment. And me returning to the video,
the uncle, I believe.
It was a nervous laugh. That's not funny. And like everybody who knows me knows, but I understand none of y'all know me from a can of paint.
Halfway told the truth. See, that makes me concerned about the baby.
Threats.
Good.
So many everything. I know I fucked up. I know I did. I know.
Is she in jail? I would be.
She like made an excuse for all of it.
Every day is a constant reminder of a mistake that I made. Of a one minute thing that I did 1 minute in the day that really defined myself as a person for probably the rest of my life. And like one thing about me, I'm big on my integrity. People telling me ignore it.
For serious.
I feel like I can't ignore it because like my integrity is everything. My brand is everything. So if this is an ongoing thing, like no, I need to address it. Like everything y'all, all y'all comments, I read everybody's comments. I'm not posted, but I read everybody's comments. And that's been tearing me apart, literally.
You don't look very torn
My
apart.
mental's so fucked up right now.
I think you only care that you got caught doing that on the internet. Hiker Jules,
But I said this is
what
like,
the actual hell are you
sorry,
doing
I'm
here?
sorry that I offended. It wasn't
Hiker
anything to
Jules.
hurt nobody's child. Like, I
What
would
the
never do that.
hell are you doing
As
here?
far as the laugh, like I said, it was a nervous laugh. I still apologize for that too as well. Telling half of the story, I'm sorry for that as well.
What? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. You hate us.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
You hate us. Hiker Jules is someone who literally came on live with me to tell me how much they fucking hated me. And then they tried to donate to Czech while me and Czech were battling one time. What the hell? I mean, welcome. I don't know what to say. Welcome in. I don't know. Change of heart? I don't know, but welcome in. God bless. I have a bruise on my arm. And it hurts. It's from like having my arm up here on the. Anyways, this dude.
I remember that like it was yesterday, lol.
I remember.
This is again context. What? They occur situations that are not typically funny. Emotional state. They are associated with feeling anxiety, stress, or discomfort. I said I was stressed. Exactly.
He was stressed when it happened, was what he was saying. There's like a few different videos about all
So
this.
the dude that dropped the baby,
I'm gonna refill my water while y'all listen to this.
want to come on my page trying to check me, talking about I don't need to be speaking on nothing that I don't know about. And she talking about it's an accident and all this and that. Don't nobody care about hearing it's an accident when the whole live stream was telling him to support the baby neck. Period, point blank. And now you going through the comments of my video, trying to check everybody in the video, looking at their page, talking about their parenting and talking about their kids. You need to go and check your nephew for dropping that motherfucking baby. That's what you need to do. And stay the fuck up off my page, ho.